Hey everybody, it's WillBits! We're playing Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Path. What's for dessert today?
And Jeff Masters' Piece of Cake.
I'm Jeff Masters, and we're gonna eat some cake. Macaroons and waffles, light and fluffy chiffon cake.
Happiness for one and all, the sweetest temptations.
There, where? Over there! Take a peek inside the oven. Whoa! Look, it's freshly baked desserts! Piece of cake, 3 p.m. decoration special. Let's cook again today. I was not expecting this. Piece of cake. This program sure brings back memories. Gregory. Tomorrow, I'm heading towards that fateful place with your son to find out the truth of 18 years ago. Okay. The Zodiac Art Gallery. Mr. Shields, isn't it about time you told me what this is all about? Why did you bring me to this museum with you? You're not busy now, are you, Miles? I thought it would be nice if we could share the romance of the constellations together. I beg your pardon, but I would like to leave. Especially now, it just got weird. You made it weird. It was fine, but now it's weird. Sorry, it was just a joke. Do you know about the final case your father worked on? The IS-7 incident? Why do we give these weird code names? That's not what the press calls names. Yes, Manfred von Karma showed it to me immediately after I became prosecutor. I reviewed the case file again last night after you invited me here. And, well, I don't remember it very well. I also had been in attendance at the trial back then. When I was young, I loved watching my father do battle in the courtroom. During that trial, it was my father, the defense attorney, Gregory Edgeworth, against my former mentor, prosecutor Manfred von Karma. And well, the trial ended with the defendant being declared guilty. I see, so you were there too, at Gregory's final trial. In that case, I'll cut to the chase and tell you what you want to know. The truth about the IS-7 incident. It happened 18 years ago, during the winter. All the buildings were covered in snow, coating the entire town like a layer of frosting. I feel like we should have like jingle bells, like music starting up. And it was in this very cold place that the incident occurred. Oh, because it's gonna get dark real quick. Uh-oh. This was all before Uncle Ray became a defense attorney. Oh, little Ray! 18 years ago? That's so long ago! I think this is the furthest back we've ever gone. Mr. Edgeworth, this request sure was sudden, don't you think? Indeed, we were contacted immediately after the client was arrested. By the way, I gotta get a Gregory voice. I don't know how they're going. My name is Gregory Edgeworth. I'm a defense attorney. I brought my assistant, Raymond, with me to meet our client, but, well, a murder on Christmas Eve is just too much. Ah, in the darkness, a miraculous meeting! Welcome, one and all, to the visitor's room! Amazing! This is what meeting a client is like. I like that we've got the actual police guard like, nah, this celebrity chef is in here. It all happened so suddenly, I was completely surprised. I'm also surprised. 1,000 pardons for startling you. I am merely expressing my happiness through song. Welcome, one and all. I greatly appreciate you coming. So you're the client for the case? Indeed. My name is Gregory Edgeworth. I'm a defense attorney. I will be representing you in court. This is my assistant, Raymond Shields. Nice to meet you. I'll do my best to help you. Relax, Raymond. Please excuse this jitters. He's working part-time at my office as an apprentice. I thought I'd let him assist me in this investigation. So, Mr. Gregory and Raymond, correct? I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. My job involves saving my clients from crimes in which they were falsely accused. First, I should determine if he is truly innocent. First, I would like to know more about you. I've forgotten to introduce myself. My name is Jeffrey Master. What? You mean you're Master Jeff? Oh, Master Jeff, the Master Chef! The world's greatest pastry chef, Jeff Master, the Master Chef, the Master Chef? Yes. I'm honored that you've heard of me. All my fans call me Master Jeff. Wow, sis, I'm totally starstruck. I can't believe I get to meet Master Jeff. Raymond seems to know quite a bit about Mr. Jeff, Mr. Master. Master Jeff makes fantastic desserts while putting on a song and dance show. What's for dessert today? Macaroons and waffles, light and fluffy chiffon cake. Happiness for one and all, the sweetest temptations. There, where? Over there. Take a peek inside the oven. Ding! Look, it's freshly baked desserts. I got caught up in this song myself. Well. Whoa! I'm so happy that I got to sing with Master Jeff. It's my dream come true. Oh, thank you. I'm happy to hear that as well. Mr. Master, Raymond, shall we return to the matter at hand? Yes, of course. My sincerest apologies for making you wait. Now, where should we start? Let's talk about you. What's up, Master Jeff? You are the world's greatest pastry chef, but are you also skilled in song and dance? Yes, when I'm having a good time, my body just moves to the rhythm by itself. You seem to enjoy making desserts from the bottom of your heart. Ho ho! If you don't have a good time making desserts, you will make anything good. Creating desserts that bring happiness to one and all is my purpose in life. Master Jeff's desserts are practically works of art. They sparkle and look so delicious. He's famous for his dreamlike desserts. Bringing happiness to all with his dreamlike desserts, huh? Well, the incident occurred in your estate, is that correct? Yeah. This is where the great dessert contest was being held. It seems that the body was discovered in one of my creations. Oh, they found it in one of your desserts? It's a big dessert. For that reason, I was arrested by the detective in charge of the initial investigation. I would never do something as vile as robbing someone of their life. I'm certain that the police will also realize they have made a mistake. A cake mistake. My favorite kind of mistake, because usually you can eat them, but not this one, because it's sad. Really? Do you know anything about the victim? He was a man named Isaac Dover. He was one of the competitors in the contest. He is a wonderful man who made desserts of the highest beauty. Why did he have to die? I see. He truly seems to be grieving over the victim's death. I believe I have a sufficient understanding of Mr. Master's personality. Mr. Master, before I accept your request, there is one final matter I must confirm. You did not kill Mr. Dover. Can I take your word for it? Yes, that's correct. I did not kill him. No matter what happens, I'd never take another person's life. Those aren't the eyes of a liar. I understand. I believe you. Thank you very much for taking the time to talk with us. The pleasure's all mine. I'm grateful to speak with someone other than a detective. Although you kind of look like one with the hat and the trench coat. Next we shall begin our investigation of the crime scene. We will report back with our findings once we have finished. Mr. Gregory Raymond, I wish you good luck. Okay. December 24th. It's Christmas Eve. Oh, it is Christmassy. Okay. Odd time to be holding a contest. Sure is cold outside. Didn't expect to be snowing this hard. Indeed, a blizzard like this will probably not clear up for quite a while. But even so, this mansion is ginormous. So this is my Master Jeff's place is like, huh? He's got a mansion. If you're going to hold a contest in your own home, you would need this much space after all. La la la, welcome, thank you for coming. Okay, this is our other person.
Eek! Oh my, are you okay? Oh, I'm so very sorry. Would you happen to be Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, I'm Gregory Edgeworth. And I'm his assistant, Raymond Shields.
Greetings and welcome, Mr. Edgeworth and Mr. Shields. Please call me Katherine or I'm in charge of the household affairs of this estate, and I'm also Mr. Master's assistant.
Ah, no way, you're the famous Kate, aren't you?
You know of me?
Of course I do, I see you on TV all the time. I'm a big fan of Piece of Cake.
Oh goodness, oh, I'm glad to hear that you're a fan.
Tell me, what is this piece of cake? Are you talking literally like you're going to slice out a piece of cake? Because I don't eat sweets. It's a TV show that's hugely popular with the kids. This lady will swear we almost... don't worry about it. Master Jeff and Kate sing and dance while they make delicious treats. Just like this. La 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 la. Are you gonna sing again? Ray, don't sing again. What's for dessert today? Cookies and caramel, rich and feathery cream puffs.
Let's make it together. A delectable paradise. Here,
There!
everywhere. You just open up the oven.
Ding! Now it's time for dessert.
Oh, Mr. Shields, that was incredible.
I always practice along with the show. Maybe I should tell my son about this show. Maybe he'd like it. He seems the sort that would like singing and dancing and cooking, right? Miles? But man, doing this dance repeatedly sure works up your appetite. I sure would like some dessert being fed to me by famous people. That's the life I want to lead. Just invite Matt Damon over and he feeds me cakes while I lie on down. Thank you, Matt. Yum, yum, yum. That's what it's like to be famous.
Oh, pardon my inconsideration. I've forgotten to take care of our guests. Please relax and have some tea.
Tea noises. Clatter, clatter. This is some fine Ceylon tea. The aroma of citrus does wonders for your concentration. I see, so this is what Ceylon tea smells like. These saucers are chilled.
Yes, they have cooled the tea more quickly for people who are bad with hot beverages.
I see, these teacups also have a wonderful design.
Oh, thank you very much. Here, they're one of the few pride and joys of our estate, ordered directly from France. They were made by the famed sculptor Pierre Hoquet.
I'm just basing this on the voice they used when they first came on, because she did talk very briefly.
They're my absolute favourite articles of tableware.
You seem to greatly appreciate this man's works.
Yes, they're like treasures to me.
She appears to be very honest about what she likes. Thank you, Miss Hall. And it's time for us to move on to business. There are any details that you can tell us about the incident?
Oh, you're right. I sometimes get so distracted when I come and guess that I'll forget myself. To tell the truth, I was the one who discovered Monsieur Dover's body.
So you were the first one to discover the body? Is it true that the body was discovered in one of Mr. Master's desserts?
Yes, it was during the judging of the Great Dessert Contest. I heard the sound of something breaking from Monsieur Master's room. Monsieur Master, are you in here? Eek! When I looked inside the room, I saw Monsieur Dover's body inside the treasure chest.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry to have made you recall such painful memories.
No, I should be the one apologising for not being much help.
Now then, I believe it's time for us to start investigating the crime scene.
Monsieur Edgeworth, Mr. Shields, please find some way to save Monsieur Master. Monsieur Master's not someone who would commit murder.
Yes, of course. Just leave it to us!
Then I shall entrust it to you. If you'll excuse me, I have to continue serving tea to the other inspectors.
Raymond, let's head to the crime scene. Yes, sir. Mr. Edgeworth. Oh. That's a familiar-looking detective who we haven't seen in a little bit. Wow, this whole thing is made of chocolate. It's a chocolate boat. I can't believe I'm actually seeing Master Jeff's desserts up close. It's huge. No wonder a body was inside. That's for eating? Well, that's not the scene of a murder. I admit, I too would have delighted in this occasion. I'd be like, delicious food. Give me a taste. Thank you. Now that you reminded me it's a murder scene, I'm getting shivers down my spine. Perhaps it's because this room is cold to begin with. Now that you mention it, this room really is cold. Achoo! Probably to keep the chocolate from melting.
Never expected the defense attorney to show up so early.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Jeff Masters, defense attorney, Gregory Edgeworth. This is my assistant, Raymond. How do you do?
Detective Tyrell Badd, homicide.
Mr. Badd, the detective in charge of this case. Man, a few words. What? Tastes kind of bitter. Why do you... What is that, Ray? What does that accomplish?
He ate the paper.
He likes to digest his memos in his stomach as well as it is his mind. It's just a strange habit of his. Please don't be too concerned. It would probably be too much to ask him not to be concerned at all. More importantly, Detective Badd, will you give us permission to participate in the investigation?
Permission denied.
Well, why? Mr. Edgeworth, the Master Jeff's defense attorney.
Defense attorneys plant false evidence to try and get their not guilty verdict. I don't want their kind to disturb the crime scene.
Mr. Edgeworth would never use false evidence to defend his client.
I can't trust that coming from a defense attorney.
Why is everybody... What is it? What is it? Well, the police still suspect Mr. Master, even after the investigation.
If we didn't, we wouldn't have arrested him. I believe them.
I believe that Mr. Masters is innocent. That's why I have come to investigate.
Believing in his innocence without investigating the crime scene. How naive.
That's why I would like your permission to investigate. By investigating the crime scene, I want to ascertain if my thinking was naive or not.
So you don't intend to leave until you've investigated the crime scene?
Yes.
Fine then. I'll give you permission to investigate the crime scene.
Thank you.
But I'll be accompanying you. I can't trust you defense attorneys after all. If you understand that, you can begin your investigation.
That's a lollipop? I'm a little surprised myself. Alright, let's begin the investigation, Raymond. Be sure to take notes on the case. Leave it to me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Just begin already.
Okay, let's see what we can find. Oh, you're really inspecting me. What if I was like a magician and I just dropped some evidence in the middle of the boat? So this is where the body was discovered.
Yeah, the body has been removed, but otherwise, the crime scene has remained untouched.
Okay, let's see what we can find. And we have both sides of this to look at. Did I say red rum? Nice shining reference.
The voyage of the good ship
Red Rum is written here.
It sailed the 7 seas, and in the end finally found a huge treasure, modeled after the glory of an ancient adventurer. It's written here.
So he failed 6 times. What an unlucky captain. No matter how many
times he went on a fool's errand, at the end, he reached the truth. It's just like a detective spirit.
Did detectives even exist during the ancient times? I mean, probably in some way they did. I think those are really impressive chocolate waves, but I guess it doesn't matter. To build such a large ship out of chocolate, it's magnificent.
I was expecting Master Jeff. I want to try eating it. Although I have no idea where to start eating it from. Anywhere should be fine, but if you start eating the crime scene, I'll make you leave.
Oh, don't glare at me. Can't you tell it was a joke? I'd like Raymond to be just a little bit calmer. Alright, those don't seem to matter. This is broken. It seems that the stand supporting the ship has been broken. Do you also have a logic button, Daddy Greg?
The ship tipped over and broke the treasure chest, didn't it?
Maybe.
Could the victim have been crushed by the ship and killed?
If that were the case, this would have been an accidental death.
You two aren't serious about that, right?
But we're only just discussing one of the possibilities.
I was being pretty serious, though.
Okay. Yeah, so there's a stand there, and that one's broken. Interesting. But this is the interesting one. Let's go right into where the body was. It seems the body was discovered inside this chocolate treasure chest.
The person who discovered it was Miss Hall.
Mr. Master, are you in here?
She heard the sound of something breaking inside this room and came in.
The sound that came is probably the support breaking. So let's just go ahead and logic those together. I'd like a little more information about this. What's this? Something has been dropped inside the treasure chest. This seems to be some kind of seal with a design and initials carved into it. Looks like a signet crest. Was it the victim's? Looks like it's since it would be backwards, it looks like it's a PH. Could it be Phoenix? Or someone's name?
I don't know if it was the victims, but we should take it for now.
Okay, we got a signet crest. That's interesting. Detective Bad, I would like you to tell me about the state of the victim.
If you mean a photo of the body, here, look at it. All you like.
So the crest was there.
Seems the victim was beaten to death with a blunt object.
Huh. Has the meta weapon been found?
You should try asking the prosecutor in charge later.
Oh, who's the prosecutor? Oh, it's Manfred von Karma. Never mind. They've already told us. Doesn't seem he's gonna... He doesn't intend to tell me, frankly. So, may I borrow this photograph?
Sure, it's not a photo that was taken by the police. Ms. Hall took a photo of the body with an instant camera when she discovered it.
An instant camera? Is that like a disposable camera? An instant camera is a camera that can develop as film right after taking a picture. It's like a Polaroid. Such a convenient camera exists? Anyway, let's go over the state of the crime scene a bit. This photo, upon closer examination, contradicts the state of the crime scene. I have to deduce the contradiction to resolve this matter. Okay, we know how to do all of these things. First things first. We have the breaking sound and the broken stand. I'm gonna connect these two because that's probably the moment the collapse happened. Due to the broken stand, the ship lost its balance. It would seem Ms. Hall entered the room upon hearing the ship collapse.
Yeah, when Ms. Hall entered the room, the ship had already fallen over.
At any rate, I wonder why the stand broke. Okay, we have a new clue, but we know when it broke and that it did.
Maybe there was something wrong with the ship's balance in the first place.
Is that really true? Poorly constructed ship? Kind of doubt it. But okay, let me look at the court record here. Let's check this out. The victim's body was found in a treasure chest made of chocolate in Jeff Mass's room. The cause of death seems to be a hard blow to the head by a blunt object. Let's look. Do we have anybody whose name is a PH? We have a KH, Katherine Hall. But that's all we've got so far. So it doesn't point at anybody directly yet. Let's check this out and see if we can't find what he immediately saw that was wrong. I wish I could... Oh, we do have this picture up closer. There's no blood here anymore. Or is there? I'm just not seeing it. It looks like they tore up part of the chocolate to take with them. Let's just hit deduce over here. Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold?
Eureka!
Emerson! Thanks for following. You sure the only thing the police removed from the crime scene was the body?
They also took away the piece of cloth the body was wrapped in.
In that case, a major contradiction has been created at the crime scene.
Contradiction?
Detective Bad, please take a look at the crime scene carefully once more. The blood stain that should have remained at the crime scene has disappeared.
Huh? I definitely didn't get any reports about the bloodstain being cleaned up. I'll check with forensics.
Mr. Edgeworth, what happened? Comparing the photo and the crime scene, something struck me as being out of place. In the photo, the chocolate underneath the body remained intact inside the treasure chest. However, in the actual crime scene, it's missing.
The chocolate with the bloodstain has completely vanished.
Yes. Did the police remove it, or was this the work of the criminal?
According to forensics, no one has cleaned up any bloodstains.
I see. Well, that would mean someone erased the bloodstain.
Who knows?
That seems important. All right, but we got more notes. Anything else we haven't looked at that we need to? Maybe the prow, the bow of the ship? This is on ship and chocolate is magnificent. Okay, we've already read this section. That's nothing new, so let's look around at more things. Like these barrels.
It appears to be a display of sailing equipment. There's also the possibility that one of these is the murder weapon.
No, it looks like these pieces were all made out of chocolate. You can't beat someone to death with these unless it's really cold. And even then it would probably be brittle and break.
Misleading.
At any rate, they all have such good workmanship that they look just like the real thing. It really speaks about the level of skill Mr. Master has in his craft. Trompe-l'oeil! French for to fool the eye. Is when you make something so realistic that it looks like exactly like the item it's imitating, but made from a different material.
It appears to be a display of sailing equipment. There's also the possibility that one of these is the murder weapon.
Okay, this is the same description for those. Let's look at this cool fountain. Or talk to this guy.
What are you investigating?
Sir, I'm checking the temperature of the stream.
What have you learned?
Sir, this stream has warm water. Someone's been peeing in this maybe, or it's just warm. The stream is connected to the fountain in the patio and runs through every room. It's an unusual construction for a room.
The minds of the rich, I'll never understand.
What about this guy?
What about over here? Was there nothing suspicious in the cupboard?
No, sir.
So there was something.
Oh, no. Only things like cooking burners and tableware were placed there.
I see. Defense attorney, was there nothing that you noticed?
No.
So you did notice something?
Oh, no. I didn't notice anything.
Everyone's always giving replies that are difficult to understand.
I think it's your way of asking that's bad. Alright, so the water is warm. Oh yeah, there's a guy over here. A Shefferman's.